Oh, hello, and welcome to this week's episode of All Systems Go Plays D&D. I am Logan, the GM of this lovely stream. I am joined, as always, by well, not always as always, but mostly as always, by my five lovely players. Players, if you would want to introduce yourself and say something nice about the Westminster Dog Show.
Hi, I'm Connor. I play Sophron, the minotaur barbarian. The Westminster Dog Show is certainly a place where people with money can meet each other, and that sounds lovely for them.
Well, hi, I'm Sarah. I play the character Nemea, the human Odyssean rogue. And the Westminster Dog Show is just my favorite event every year because you get to see all these dogs be so happy together. Okay.
Perfect.
My name's Sean. And I play Aeneas, the Circle of Stars druid. And you know what? If Aeneas existed in the same world as the Westminster Dog Show, maybe he'd transform into a dog and he'd be in the show. And that would be pretty cute. What dog would he be? I don't know. That's a question for another day. But yeah.
I'm Abby. My pronouns are she, her. Elegies are also. Elegy is a way of the elements, siren, monk. I like dogs.
My name is Joey, he, him. I play Kai, a human demi-god sorcerer. And a quick Google search shows me that the Westminster Dog Show is really on message because they won't even let you talk about puppy mills.
Okay, sounds good. Let's see. We are playing Odyssey of the Dragonlords. It's a sort of homemade campaign. We start every session, as always, with a vignette. Who is joining me on this vignette?
Hi,
Connor.
it's me. It him.
Perfect. So I'll give us a short little intro, and I'll let you describe your character. So the chamber we're in is small and utilitarian. There are metal walls that are dulled with age. There's a desk sort of scarred by claw marks and cluttered with like fraying pieces of paper. There is a terminal humming beside a narrow cot. Everything is faded by repetition. It's almost lived into the point of ritual. Curled up atop the cot is your character. Just go ahead and describe what we see.
Hi, this is Krimlo. He is he's a fuzzy, thin, very almost rat-like man. A long snout, creepy long spindly fingers, and a tail that's not furry, even though the rest of him is. He wears like these horribly drab, worn red robes. They look like maybe at one point in their life they were nice. Now they're pretty much just kind of dull brown sheets.
Perfect. You are sleeping on the cot, breathing slowly in and out. A gentle chime rings overhead as you awaken. Cycle 1, Day 1. Good morning, valued employee unit. Congratulations on beginning your first day of employment at the Asset Protection Initiative. Please remember, you are special. You are chosen. Your mission today is simple, important, and fully outlined in your Employee Handbook Revised Edition. Please do not question revisions. To ensure continued planetary survival and to avoid personally causing a cataclysmic breach event, simply complete the following easy, fun, rewarding tasks. Task 1, feed the asset. Use the feed terminal to introduce supplemental annelid nutrition. Task 2, monitor vitals and run bioanalytics. Acquire results, print results, analyze results, and submit results. Your expertise matters. Your reports will absolutely be reviewed by someone. Task 3. Upon sounding of the second chime, timing chosen for operational security, immediately input the following termination prevention sequence: 4, 8, 15, 16, 23, 42. Your role is vital to continued global survival. Studies show even a 4-second delay in your assigned task could result in planetary calamity, so let's stay motivated. Remember, compliance is purpose, purpose is joy. Have a joyful first day. And then you find yourself alone in this room.
I sit up groggily and like scratch my eyes. I don't rub them. I use my claws. I get all the gunk out of there. And I sit up and I turn around in my little rat's nest and I go sit at my terminal.
Yeah.
And I clickety clack away on all of the faded keys.
Mhm.
And it doesn't really matter what I'm typing. I'm just getting used to the feel of them. It's not my
Yeah.
normal keyboard.
There's a tiny little monitor, and as you type, like things pop up, and as you fill a line, it just disappears, and then the next line fills up and disappears, and that just keeps happening as you're just warming up those clicky clackers.
Practicing, checking out all the menu functions, making sure I got an understanding of how to operate the system.
You notice,
Okay.
like about 8 of the keys are like severely worn down, and the rest look pretty new.
Okay. I find like some paper and like something to scratch with, pen or pencil or crayon or something. And I write down the numbers that I heard earlier, which I
Yes.
think were 4, 8, 15, 16, 32, 64. So I write
23,
those down.
42.
No, I write those down.
You write them down wrong. Okay, perfect.
And that feels good. I'm okay with this. And I'm gonna keep exploring the menu functions. I'm not gonna press enter on anything. Just gonna type and let it all filter.
Yeah. So you're doing that for quite a while. It's your standard keyboard. One of the keys does just say feed in big letters, and like it's its own button off to the side.
I want to be careful about pressing that. I got told to press it. I got to feed the entity, but I don't know quite what's going to happen when I do that. I want to make sure I'm familiar with the system before I go introducing any unknown variables here.
Yeah. So like I said, you just type in one line at a time. You're not hitting enter, so nothing's really happening. It's just sort of you're typing. It feels good. It feels natural. Nothing
I
else
was
is
made
happening.
for this.
Yeah, you were made for this.
Okay. I look at the feed button and I look at my numbers. I'm like, no, it is too soon for that. We are not ready for that responsibility yet. Let's just type feed into the thing and see what the terminal tells me when to type in feed. See if I can learn anything about the feed button.
Do you hit enter?
Ooh. I type feed and I let it sit there for as long as it'll sit there. How long does it take to go away?
It just blinks like the little space bar at the end of feed just keeps blinking. You can wait as long as you want.
I'll give it 10 minutes.
Yep. Blinking away.
Okay.
Probably blinks 600 times.
I'll press enter.
Perfect. Hello, valued team member. Commencing task 1, scheduled nutrient deposition. Yum. Reference calibrated intake matrices and utilize ratio dial array to align specimen consumption profiles. Please note, variance thresholds exceeding 0.3% must be recorded via Form 19B and submitted to oversight queue. When ready, toggle hopper valve to introduce conveniently pre-selected juvenile specimens into acid feed chamber. Your adherence sustains operational integrity. Good job.
I type feed and I hit enter again.
Perfect. You hear just like this grinding noise, and you see over to the side there's like this dull window. It's not like well lit, but you can just see this like squirming like violet mass on the other side, and like there's this grinding noise coming from that direction. Then it stops. You still see that like big like wriggling mass.
Oh, see, I just wanted it to tell me all that again. Oh God. If I type feed ? And hit enter, what does it do?
Nothing happens.
Okay, measure, enter.
Measure, enter. It just disappears and nothing happens.
Give the feed to me, enter.
In big letters, it just says, "What?" question mark.
Feed me. Enter.
Attention employee. Employee sustenance is delivered once a day at 12 o'clock. Please wait for daily nutrition.
Was I selecting my own nutrition or someone else's nutrition? Nutrition. Question mark, enter.
Nutrition. It says completed, period.
I like look around and see if somebody left a smoothie around or something.
Yeah, you
There's
look
like
around.
a door slot.
You look around. There is a door slot, and it's labeled "Slot of Excellence" (TM). And you notice, there's a well-stocked library and all of this, but you notice just like a piece of paper on one of the end tables that looks old.
Oh, what did it say?
You open it up. It almost sort of like disintegrates when you touch it, but like you're able to like gingerly open it, and it looks like it was written by you. Like you recognize your own handwriting. And it says, "Something's wrong with the submission slot. I've been watching. Nothing is taken. No one comes. The reports pile up behind the wall like refuse. If the data isn't being processed, then what's the point? Why are we still here? Will investigation come after next cycle?"
Well, I didn't write that. That doesn't make any sense. Just gonna fold it back as neatly as I can and place it exactly where it was. Like the dust print is perfectly aligned. I'm
Perfect.
just gonna like stick my fingers through the feed slot
Yeah, as you're doing that.
or the excellence slot.
Hello again, star performer. It is time for task 2. Monitor, measure, make it count. Begin by reviewing vitals of prime asset. Carefully observe and ensure biometrics are within spec range delta. Next, proceed with standard single draw blood sample. Rest assured all samples are ethically sourced from consenting entities if applicable. Analyze results using patented blood analyzer box technology. Print results using patented blood analysis printer technology. Submit results into submission slot of excellence, patent pending. Please note, reports are reviewed in due course. Consistency is key. Clean entries win commendations. And remember, you can't spell compliance without "I am nice."
Compliance.
Yeah, so you look around and you see, like, sort of on the opposite wall of your terminal, there's like just a little, like, imagine a fire extinguisher box, but inside there's like a tube coming down filled with red liquid and like a vial attached to the bottom of it.
Okay, yeah, I'll go over there and like I'm supposed to fill this tube with the liquid, I assume. Right? So I do that. I just do what feels natural.
Yeah, you do that, and as you're like looking down at the vial, and you look up, and sort of carved into the metal right above it says, "The results aren't being collected," like in all caps.
Well, there's no other results here, so surely they're being collected by somebody. This must be fine.
Perfect. Yeah, and you find the blood analyzer box technology, and you empty it. It all feels very natural, and it spits out a little piece of paper that has a bunch of like biometrics on it, and it just keeps coming. Maybe it's like 2 feet long of paper, just with all of these numbers on it, and they all have like little ranges, and it's all falling within range, and it all looks like it's up to par.
Yeah, it said the delta was 0.03.
0.03,
So I just
yep.
like do some quick math. See, or are my things within the delta?
Yeah, they all are.
Yeah. Okay, seems great.
Flawless.
Okay, gonna go and put that in the slot of excellence.
Perfect. Above the slot of excellence, you notice like tally marks, like it's like 5 or 4 lines and then a 5th diagonal line. Sort of, you see one, and then you see more, and then you like take a step back and realize that the entire wall you're looking at is just covered in these little marks.
I look down at the vial. I look over at the note. I look down at my fingernails. Are they like worn, like I've been clawing at something?
No, they're pristine. It looks like they've been well maintained.
Look around for like there a scratchy pen or like a file of some kind, like a
Yeah, you notice like a
metal
discarded
file?
file on the ground, and there's like now that you look at the bottom of this wall, there's just like wood shavings littering the bottom of it.
Mm-hmm. Gonna pick that up and like just look it over real quick.
Mhm.
Do I notice anything interesting about it, or is it just a metal file?
It seems like it's just a metal file.
Well, that's very strange. I'm going to set the vial down in the tray slot of excellence and giving,
Perfect.
and then just go and sit at my terminal and like hold this file and look at it and turn it over in my hands.
Perfect. Attention, valued employee. Please enter number sequence.
I like stop, look around, find my little sheet of paper, and I type in 4, 5, 15, 16, 32, 64, I think is what I wrote. So I
Yeah.
type that in and I hit enter.
It disappears. Nothing happens.
Yep, seems fine.
Perfect. About 10 seconds later. Attention, associate. The secondary alert has been triggered. Please immediately proceed to the terminal and enter the daily authentication sequence. Timeliness is critical. Remember, studies show even a 4-second delay may compromise system integrity and trigger compliance protocols. Your cooperation is appreciated and noted.
So like look around again, confused, and type it in, hit enter.
Perfect. Attention employee, compliance alert. Your input did not meet established time parameters. Please be advised that continued delays may result in formal performance review and mandatory retraining. Immediate correction is required to restore optimum system functionality. Thank you for your prompt attention in this matter.
Again, confused. Look at the file in my hands, look at the wall, look at the
Maybe
numbers,
like the
type the
walls
numbers
begin
in.
to shake a little bit.
I type the numbers in really frantically and hit enter.
Like really shaking. The numbers get deleted as shaking continues. Attention team member, authentication sequence received outside of acceptable time window. Integrity status, unstable. Initiating contingency subroutine, redacted. Please remain calm. A representative from the Performance Reeducation Division, TM, will arrive shortly. Estimated arrival, error. Remember, delays are how collapse begins. This deviation has been recorded in your permanent compliance, and then it interrupts itself. Alert, welcome back, associate. Please note you are currently experiencing a red level containment threat. 3 to 5 unidentified non-compliant entities have breached the secure perimeter. Based on motion telemetry and heuristic modeling, their stated and or unstated goal is likely release of prime specimen. Internal policy dictates that releasing prime specimen is not recommended, not approved, not productive. As per Employee Protocol Handbook section, redacted, point redacted. In the event of internal disruption to essential cycles, neutralization gamma protocol must be executed immediately. Please proceed to the onboarding compliance locker to retrieve approved threat mitigation implements. Remember, sustaining bodily harm deviates from protocol. Good luck, and thank you for your continued dedication to the mission. And then you go to your compliance locker and you open it up, and that is where we will cut that vignette.
What is happening?
I feel like Abby had some big eyes in the beginning, so it made me think Abby knew what was happening.
No.
No, those are eyes of confusion. Absolutely eyes of confusion.
I think we're in a Regia. It's weird there.
It's weird. Okay, and we are back after that fully explainable vignette. So, we are picking up in the midst of a heist at the Neurodagon estate. We got cut off unexpectedly at the end of last episode. Big apology for that, but turns out internet is a fickle mistress. So, we're going to pick right back up. You all had just entered the Grand Hall and had been accosted by a rug and a statue and had summarily defeated them. But it had taken a little bit and it had been a little bit of a commotion, and you're starting to feel the pressure. Maybe you're hearing people elsewhere in the manor. Maybe there's not shouts yet, but it's almost there. So you're feeling the heat. But let's see. So, as a reminder to everyone, how this will work is one at a time. You all will control the party. I will give you 3 cards. You will pick from them and you will add to the manor. Every time you add to the manor, I will give you a description of the room. Sometimes things will happen. We will start with whose turn was it? Does anyone remember? If not, we will start with Joey and then we'll wrap around to Connor.
Okay. Really looking for a room with a rug.
I forgot. I forgot.
The more rugs, the better.
Perfect. Okay. You have taxidermy hall, wine cellar, master bedroom. Which hall? Before you look at them, you didn't tell me which room you were exploring off of.
Oh,
That's the
shoot.
requirement.
Oh, it is?
Yeah.
I guess just like left.
Yeah. Okay. That makes sense.
Here.
Yep.
And
Wine cellar is a good pick here then.
I actually think it's the best pick, yeah, for that.
We need to
How
get
come?
in there
The
too.
key is in the wine cellar.
The
But
key is in the wine cellar.
But it spins.
Yeah, but
Would
it
we
will
have to-
walk
we have
in,
lots of
it'll spin,
connections
and we
back.
can go south. Like there's a bunch of entryways south that we can get back
South
in,
and
and
You
north.
can use north to the. If we could do like a corner room.
Wine cellar it is.
Perfect. You walk into the wine cellar and then it rotates. So this is a fairly simple room. It has an entrance at one end and an entrance at the other. And in the middle, there is just looks like a storm cellar almost, like 2 doors closing like on the ground. And the rest of it's pretty bare stone. It's fine, but there's like a little bit of dust maybe in the corners. It's nothing too fancy.
What
All right,
temperature
and
would you
then
say it's
Nemea,
at?
now you just find the key.
Yeah, I will look around to see what I can see.
Yeah. Go ahead and roll a investigation check.
Kai is stealing the best wine. Just without any
16.
remorse.
It's locked. Everything's down in the cellar
Okay.
to Kai. There's not wine out. It's like the entrance to the wine cellar. Okay. Sarah, remind me what you know of the wine cellar.
We know that a key should be in here,
Mhm.
and that it's kind of a sus room. Like I feel like like the wine cellar is a little bit of a sus room,
And we have a key to it.
and we have a key to it.
Perfect. Okay. Yeah. So the cellar is locked, but you have a key to it.
Mm-hmm.
It looks like the metal matches, so it doesn't seem like there's any tomfoolery here. Everything else in this room, like I said, is pretty simple. You look around, you don't see anything obvious. It's not like, oh, that brick can be removed and there's definitely a key behind it. So you're fairly confident. If there's anything in here, it's probably hidden behind this lock.
All right. Yeah. Elegy, you have the
What?
key. I think we just need to use the key and go down.
Okay. I unlock. I open.
Yeah. Perfect. They open, and it leads sort of down some dark steps into a not damp, but pretty cool. We'll say maybe 68 degrees.
I gesture grandly and I say, okay,
Little
Nemea,
colder.
For you.
All right, Nemea will take her lantern and
Mhm.
go into the west.
So you come down these little steps in the sort of basement of this room. There are 13 children chained to the wall around you. No, that's not. That's just what happened last time. This is a normal wine cellar.
I was about to be like, no rugs, no tellers. What's the deal?
No, there is. So this does just look like a fully functional wine cellar. There are rows upon rows upon rows upon rows of just like floor to ceiling shelves with bottles of wine stored on them. You intuit that if there's a key hidden here, it's probably hidden in a bottle of wine. But there's a lot of wine here.
Oh no, we'll have to open
Hi.
them. Thinking about Taran and like significant anniversaries and vintages, like is there like what's his mother's birthday? You know,
Hmm.
like is that the vintage of wine that has the key in
Yeah.
it?
Make either an insight or an investigation check.
Great.
And I'll let you do so with advantage because you did know Taran a little bit, and like you're from the city, and his family was prominent.
I probably like tried to suck up to him when I thought he was cool.
Yeah.
Insight or investigation
Yep.
at advantage. Natural 20.
Nice.
You're like, what's Taran's mother's birthday? And you're like,
Natural
that's silly
20
of me.
and 19.
Taran would never put anyone else's information as more important than his own. So you find his birthday. You're like, okay, I know exactly when his birthday is. And you look over and like the wines are sort of labeled by year. And it's sort of like right down here, like very convenient if you were to be retrieving this key quite often. You do notice a bottle of wine like with his birth year on it. And you go over to it and it looks like the cap has just been hastily replaced and the bottle is like empty of liquid. You pop it open and you see there's like a key inside. It's a
Perfect.
third of a gold key.
I share it with the group. Look, guys, I found it. Can I grab some other fun bottles?
Yeah, go for it.
Great.
Roll a d6.
Okay. One might
Nemea's
say
gonna like fit the
one
two
might
keys together.
say it requires skill to pick good wine, but that's fine.
No,
Okay.
this is all good wine. 5. You can have 5. You don't just want any good wine. You want good wine. So you take your time and look through it before the rest of the people get like upset with you lingering, and you manage to get 5 excellent vintage of wine.
God, you've already wasted so much of our time.
I found a key.
Go
I
ahead
need a little
and
treat.
advance the no, don't do that. Okay. I gotta get serious. No more fooling around. Okay. But you now have the key from the wine cellar.
Awesome. Well, what way did it
So now
spin?
it's facing so you come back out and it
North, south?
sort of smelt like alcohol down there, and you didn't drink any, but you do feel a little bit woozy, and you're like, I definitely thought that the door was there when we came in, but now it's on the other walls, and you look, and neither of the rooms that you came into are what is in front of you. So Connor, the way this works is you pick a direction. I give you 3 cards, and then you can choose from them. Other people can give you their input, but
We don't want that.
it's all you are the one that gives the final say.
I drive this boat.
Yeah. So up
You ain't
or
driving
down
anything
or
'cause you're
elsewhere.
not
You
here.
can go anywhere.
But if you go through the servants' halls, there's a 33% chance that you'll run into a servant.
Mm.
If you go into the
I thought it was
butler's,
50.
I don't remember. It's some number. The butler's quarters is like 25% maybe. What else is
Oh, what I
bad?
definitely need.
Orion's room is 0% chance of Orion.
Orion's room is 0% chance of Orion, very tragically.
All
There
right.
was
All right.
there was the Ash place was not great.
I guess you can't go
The
anywhere
ash
else. You
parlor.
can only go north or south. You can't get out of this room anywhere else.
Yeah.
Only north or south.
And I need card. Oh, I have to declare before I get cards.
Yeah.
I see. Okay, well, south.
Good
You got to
choice.
fill up
Guest
the whole
bedroom.
blueprint.
Amber Gallery. Taran's office.
Oh
Oh,
my gosh.
take that one. We want that.
Seems like a no-brainer to me.
Perfect.
Taran's office it is.
It has 3 entrances.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
So I assume this is what you want.
Yes. That is a good way to put it.
Perfect.
Very good.
I'm so good at this, guys. Why didn't we get this done
Yeah.
last week?
Okay.
Look how much work we did to finally get there.
This room smells of ink, wax, and well-oiled leather. A broad mahogany desk sits at the far wall. It is stacked with neat piles of parchment, correspondence, and ledgers, all bound in crimson twine. Behind it is a tall-backed chair of dark leather. It is well-worn but dignified. There are 2 slender windows on the side that let in sort of filtered moonlight through these heavy drapes. Shelves line the side walls that are filled with scrolls, tax records, and the occasional odd trinket. A dagger in a glass case, a polished fossil, a half-burned candle under a bell jar. A finely crafted clock ticks steadily on a nearby sideboard. The room is still and quiet.
Nobody in there. Gonna just sneak myself on in.
Perfect.
Elegy
Wave the
has
rest of the
also
group in behind me.
perked up and like runs into the room and is looking for a locked safe specifically.
Make a perception check. Nice.
Oh my god.
You're like, where am I gonna hide a safe if I'm Taran? So you are like behind the portrait of Taran. So you go up to the portrait, you open it, or like you move it aside, and you do see a safe sort of built into the wall, and you're like, easy. It does have a like number combination on it, and you're about to spin it, but you're like, wait. This is too easy. Taran's not dumb. And you look and like coming out from behind this, there's like a thin little wire that goes all the way up to the ceiling.
Nice.
That's a very
Is-
tense moment.
I'm
This,
taking notes.
the perception.
Did you hear what I said?
There's a
Oh,
wire.
okay.
I don't know what to
Yeah.
do about that.
You're in charge of the situation.
Nemea,
Yeah, Jess.
you're the person that I know that can do these things.
All right, I climb. I'm like, give me a boost. Somebody, I climb up onto Sophron,
Yeah.
and I want to
Make a
investigate to disarm. I don't know.
sleight of hand, we will say. No,
Okay.
maybe just straight up dexterity check.
Can I help
Okay.
her?
Yeah.
So with advantage.
Yes.
Yeah, I feel like I take out my thieves' tools and I very slowly, like cutting the red wire. I'm kind of like tapping and figuring out what's connected to what and if I need to snip anything.
Nice.
Very good.
20.
Yeah, it's easy enough. It's a pretty rudimentary trap. You just simply go up to the top and unhook it. Done. But from this advantage, you're sort of looking down, following the wire. You realize there's like space behind the safe, and you're like, wait a second. And then you just like reach and you pop the front of the safe off the wall, and it's just wall. It was a fake safe front.
Oh, I had a feeling it was the fake safe. He's a
Classic.
Mm-hmm.
He's got a very wicked sense of humor, this man Taran. Okay, so from this vantage point, can I see, like we learned from the key in the wine cellar that it was like in a convenient place. Is
Mhm.
there like something I can see from this bird's eye view that's like, oh, he like has worn the carpet through on this, or there's like scuff marks here. He like always goes here, anything like that.
Make an investigation check.
I
You have advantage
imagine-
because you're up high, and
I
you do not.
imagine this happens like Ratatouille, where I'm basically staring at Sophron.
Yeah.
Sophron, you go a little bit over here. Okay, stop. Little bit. Okay, come back. And I'll do it like that. So no advantage, you said?
No advantage.
Straight up.
3 up.
20.
20. You notice a couple of things. So from up, everything seems pristine, not unused, but from what you know of Taran, he does a lot of business in his office. This does not look like it could support that amount of business. It doesn't look like it's been used to that degree. So you don't think this is really his office.
Yeah, it's like the safe. It's just a front. Or at least it's not really his office. Some other room. Can I get a sense of like, I don't know, anything else of like, it's maybe not really his office. What is it if it's not a
It
front?
does look like he uses it. Like you look down at the desk and at the like on the walls, and there are actual missives, there are writings, there are books. Some of them do look recent and used. It's not like this room is completely a front, but you're like, this cannot be the actual place.
Like there's something. This is just his daytime office.
Well, does he put the contracts in his daytime or person seeing office?
Don't think so. We can check. I have this ledger that I stole from the counting room.
Mm-hmm.
Does that give me? And there was like telling me that there was amounts of money that like were not accounted, like were coming from a mysterious source. Does that ledger like track with like the books in this room at all? Like, can I see patterns or anything like that?
Yes, I'll say so. You maybe like on the desk, you do see like there are tabulations that seem like they're totals from the counting room. So that information is coming to him apparently when he works in this office. Do you see like exactly, does it spell out where that sum of money? You do see that sum of money, like you see that's coming through, but there's no additional information on like
Okay.
where it's coming from or where it's going.
Yeah. So it looks like at least the counting room information is like this is like his public.
Yeah.
Front, not his like nefarious deeds.
Yes.
It's just like I think this is his squeaky clean office. Literally.
Well, does that mean that the contracts are here or are they somewhere else?
I don't think they're here, but I mean we can try and look for them.
So all the desk drawers are locked.
Love that. Let me crack one open. Slowly, with carefully. I would like to crack one open carefully.
Okay, go ahead. Make a thieves tool. So I think Dex plus your proficiency. So just roll Dex, and then we'll add 3.
Unless you have expertise in thieves' tools, which I guess is possible.
I don't.
You don't. Okay. It's easy enough. You fairly sure you're not going to have 2 traps in one room. So you, the door does open. It's empty. You're like, oh, you close that one. You do the next one. It's also empty. The last one is a little bit more difficult, but you are able to do it with a 14, and you do like it does open, and it feels like it has some heft, and there is actually something in it when you open it. There seems to just be a bunch of like personal letters. One of them on top catches your eye because the rest seem a little bit older. This one does seem recent. Maybe you can still see a little bit of like the wax where it was sealed. And the seal on it is just like this golden sun.
This guy.
Mm.
Can we read the letter?
Yeah, you pick it up and read it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Sophron, I think you might want to know about this.
It is written in
I,
flowing golden script.
I
and it
hand the letter
says,
up to you.
says, to Taran Neurodagon. As promised, I have completed the first pair of cuffs. The design is simple, but the enchantment woven within is precise. You will find them enclosed. I trust your discretion remains intact. I have no desire for these to be seen or spoken of outside of your walls. You understand their purpose. Now I need to know their limits. Begin with your most resilient stock. I am particularly interested in how they respond under duress, especially those with a reputation for defiance. Stress them. The next phase will involve others. They will not pass through your house, but they will benefit from what's proven here. If all holds, there will be further work between us. You know my stance. I find your trade unsavory, but you are discreet, and more importantly, you possess what I lack, a stable of subjects. Let us both profit in our way. I trust you recall our agreement. These are prototypes, not gifts. If my endeavor is successful, I will be in a position to offer you more of these tools. The rest, as always, will follow the sun. Aurelian.
Is there anything on this letter to indicate what type of cuff this is? Is this a cuff link? Is this handcuffs? Is this a rolled sleeve? Is it made of fabric or metal? What do we have any
So,
like spot
there's
where it was taped down previously?
The letter looks like it was attached to something else.
Mhm.
So there's no additional information about anything that's not written in those words that I've given you. But it does look like it was included on something else, which is not currently remaining attached to it.
Sophron, I think this Aurelian guy is bad.
I'm inclined to agree, Nemea. Is there anything else in the drawer?
You look back and it seems to be more personal dealings of like courtly intrigue. Maybe there's some letters to him and from a Castus that just discusses like maybe it appears like Taran was trying to buy his way into the new Dragonlords that Acastus was founding, and then he was maybe trying to rally some support from other nobles. It does seem that Taran is a little bit stressed with money at the moment. You get from some of the letters, it seems like a lot of his money is currently tied up and he doesn't have a lot of liquid assets that he can use, and he seems to be maybe calling in some favors from some of that, but he doesn't seem to be having much luck.
He about to have less money.
Surely there's a second office, right? Like this can't be the.
Yeah, that's what Nemea said.
Oh,
That
yeah.
she has
Yeah.
real office and then also fake office that he works in sometimes.
Right.
All right, I'm gonna be like, onwards, Sophron.
I believe it is
She gets
your it is your pick.
We should go down. Is that what we think?
So what, the nursery and the ash parlor connect to the left? Is that true?
Yes.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Okay.
true.
Cool. Yeah, we should probably go down.
Okay. Hearth, baths, storage room.
Ooh, 2 hit die.
Storage room.
Storage room, dead end, baths, in and out, straight shot. Hearth, L.
Could be good for baths then.
Could also be good for Hearth, because I think a lot of us did take actual damage, and we need flame anyway.
Oh, yeah. All right, we can do Hearth.
Hearth. Like this? I guess it doesn't matter. There you go. So everyone can roll a d6 and you heal that much.
Woohoo.
And
Wow.
so heat spills from the massive stone hearth set into this like the far wall of this room. Its flames are high and hungry. Fire crackles loudly. It casts shifting shadows that dance across the rough stone walls. There's an old iron kettle which boils above the flames. It's hissing steam into the room. 2 deep armchairs sit nearby. They are worn, but they do look quite comfortable. They're turned slightly towards one another as if they were left mid-conversation. And they're like sort of set in like a weird position where like maybe they were pushed close together.
Is there any... There's a kettle, but is there any like tea or coffee or anything like any...
There is... I guess so looking at the kettle, maybe you like smell it. There doesn't seem to be anything in the kettle other than water. You can tell from maybe you give it a shake and it's about maybe a third left. So it looks like it has not been on here that long because it's boiling pretty vigorously. On the table, maybe there are some dried like ground, maybe not tea, but maybe like a more savory drink, like maybe coffee or something, in 2 cups on one of the tables.
That's a puzzler. 2 people were sitting in this
Aeneas.
room previously.
Aeneas, who used to sit here before? You lived in this house? Was this like a servant? Was it like a servant's room? I mean, it feels kind of like a it doesn't feel like a Taran room.
I mean, yeah. What do I remember? Probably. I mean, I think Aeneas probably spent time in here if it was cozy. Yeah. I think he'd be like, well, I mean, it was more of a casual room. Taran didn't come here very much, but you know, he's still a human being. I'm sure he's relaxed here every now and then. I mean, the servants definitely took advantage of it. And I did as well, but you know, it's a cold winter night, you come to the here.
That's all kosher.
All right, Nemea's gonna rummage around these chairs and cushions and see if anything has fallen.
Yeah, you rummage through the cushions. You pull out maybe a total of 5 silver from the couch cushions. Nothing else
That's where my
suspicious.
silver went from all those years ago.
Yeah. Maybe like some, I don't know, a child's toy shoved really far in the back of a cushion. There's no like secret traps or safes or anything about these cushions. Maybe you feel them. They're a little warm still.
Yeah.
I'm going to go over to the kettle and dump it on the fire.
Yeah, you jump it on the fire. It hisses out. Now you have an empty, quite hot kettle. The fire's not out. The steam hisses out.
I put the kettle back.
Okay.
Is
You have successfully deprived them of whatever they were going to drink.
the way they entered is the way we entered the only way into this room? Is that right?
No, you can now exit through the nursery.
I see.
Is there anything strange about the flame? Like, is there wood? Is it burning by itself?
Yeah. Make an investigation check.
Yeah. I pour a little oil.
I'll say with advantage
with my
because of
flask.
Abby's maneuver.
Okay. Thanks, Abby.
Slightly less fire.
Great. Yeah, I feel like Nemea is just like poking the fire with various things to like see what is actually happening and how it works.
Oh my god, you guys are doing great.
Really good.
Yeah, so it's warm next to the fire. But then it doesn't keep getting warmer, and you're like, wait, and you like touch the pot, and that's warm, or like the kettle's warm, but like I don't know, you like lick your finger and stick it in the fire, and the fire's not hot, and then you like you stick your arm in it, and it's not hot, and eventually you're like sitting on the fire.
Nemea,
and, like,
that's not good for you.
Well, don't worry, it's fine.
And like it's warm. If like from afar, it feels like a real fire, but that's about how hot it gets, and you don't. So it's uncomfortably warm where you're standing, but like it's not burning you. It's clearly an
It's-
illusory fire.
An induction stove.
Is there a
Great.
doorway on the other side of the fire, like through the hearth?
There's just the stone back of the hearth.
Great.
Is that true?
Is there anything up the chimney?
There, you look up, and there is no chimney. It's fake.
Because it's illusory. Okay. I see.
You do touch the
that's a good
kettles.
one.
The kettle seems like it is actually as hot as it would be if it was on fire.
Well, I'm not really sure what this means, but
This at least
Uh,
makes pass through flame easier. Because now we don't have to burn to death.
I think
That's
Yeah,
we
if that's
should-
what it means.
yeah,
I think
I'm
we should
gonna just
pass
start
through. Yeah.
knocking things.
Don't we have to know a name?
The door's name, but we already decided everything important is named Dragon.
We did?
I
You
did.
weren't here for that. And by here, I mean inside of Elegy's head.
No money like Taran's money.
You say it confidently with gusto, and nothing happens.
Taran or digging?
You
Keep
say it
trying.
confidently
It's good.
and with gusto, and nothing happens.
Damn it. I find knock on the back of this firewall. Is it hollow?
It doesn't sound like solid stone. It's by no means like very thin, but like the acoustics are a little bit off.
Yeah. Are there any catches or levers, or is it definitely like this is where we need to use the special password to open?
There are no levers or catches from what you can see. So
Well,
you
what
get the
if-
impression this is where
Mm-hmm. This is where
you would eventually need to be.
Yeah. Okay.
What if we go
Yes,
around
Elegy?
to the back and then we can feel if the stone goes through that door wall?
That's the outside of the house.
Oh, it looked like it was south.
It did.
Oh. Yeah, maybe I guess. Sure. It
We
is.
rotated it.
You did rotate it. That's right. I got confused. Sure, yeah. I take back what I said. It's not the outside of the house. It is an undetermined part of the house.
It's too bad I can't shape stone yet.
It's real too bad. All right. Well, I think we have to go the other direction until we can figure out what the password is.
You think this is where we need the password?
I
Maybe.
think yeah.
I mean, where are we gonna find the password? Waters never flow. Wealth no one else knows.
No, we have to begin
through
where
silver.
waters never flow. That's the courtyard.
Courtyard? Or ash parlor. Pretty dry.
Or
over
that
there.
also. Then touch the wealth none else may know. Don't know what
That
that
one?
says.
Yeah, not sure about that one yet.
Then pass through silver. We know where the silver is.
We did the silver parlor.
And then
Yeah,
here. And then a name.
Yeah,
Easy
sure.
peasy.
Easy.
All right.
Aeneas, where are we going?
I don't know. Where are we going? Let's investigate off of the ash parlor. Let's just
Ash parlor.
fill out this.
Who sneezed last time? Who is sneezy with this ash parlor?
Elegy
It
and
was
Nemea, but
Nemea.
Elegy's just holding her breath now.
Okay, well that's good. Sophron and Elegy. No, Sophron and Nemea. Please make a Constitution save.
Of course.
Constitution save.
I think
Right.
Nemea takes a big breath.
You didn't say it as fast as Abby.
I said I was holding my breath for hours.
All right. Nemea stuffs soap up her nose.
When in doubt, soap.
Yeah, that's fine. You
Multi-purpose.
knew what was happening. Sophron didn't, so Sophron, make a Constitution saving throw. You already did.
16.
16. You're good. This is puny ash, and your nostrils are industrial sized.
Yeah.
They ain't
Sniffers.
causing no problem. Your sniffers
Industrial
are
filters.
industrial.
It's a big sniffer. Gonna need something to get through these filters.
Perfect. So, Aeneas, your options are master bedroom, boiler room,
Jesus Christ.
tea room,
Ooh.
Oh, we desperately need tea room. Let's do that, I guess.
Yeah.
Pretty easy choice.
okay. Tea room.
Mungo Jerry's voice appears from the beyond.
So, this room features delicate curtains, polished wooden floors. A small round table sits in the center, set with fine china teacups, a silver teapot, and a half-full bowl of sugar. Plush chairs are arranged around it. One is pulled out slightly. Shelves along the walls hold an assortment of dried herbs and teas, some labeled in elegant script, others marked with mysterious symbols. The air smells faintly of bergamot and something floral yet unfamiliar. It smells nice, and you all feel a calming sense as you breathe in that bergamot, reducing a clock, you're only one at the moment, by 2.
Nice. Very good.
Hey,
Let's
Sophron,
give
what's
some-
that smell?
Yeah, some sniff.
Yeah, we sniff it.
You do have an
With
industrial
advantage?
sniffer. Yeah, sniff with advantage.
Perception.
Oh my god.
Yes, I
Jesus.
grow that flower. I know what it is.
Yeah, so there's an overwhelming number of smells in this room, not just of dry teas, but of teas that have been brewed very regularly. This seems like a very well used room. It does not appear to be just for show. Something catches your nose, and you go, and it's sort of hidden, maybe like behind a couple books, but you smell it out, and you pull out very, very exquisite. You recognize the smell. You smelled it once in your life. It is a rare Temmie's tea that sells for essentially like 200 gold for a box.
Ooh. Gonna pocket that.
Nice.
Some of these teas are labeled with unknown symbols.
Mhm.
Can I identify any kind of pattern in them? If I browse the rest of the tea selection, what do I see?
Yeah.
Is it runic? Is it alchemic?
Make a medicine check.
I was also going to say that Elegy's gone over and touched all of them with comprehend languages.
Okay. Oh, okay. Yeah.
Medicine check with advantage.
Yep. It's not a language, it's a symbol, but you can still have advantage. 9.
Ew.
Your comprehend language sort of falls apart when you touch things that are not languages. These seem to be symbols. It definitely means something. So one could argue it's a language, but the laws of the universe disagree entirely. So it does not come to you. Elegy, maybe you touch it and then you touch the tea too. And your fingers get a little numb. And you taste it a little bit and you're like, ooh, that's real bitter. Ooh, no, that's not good. And then like your tongue goes numb. This doesn't not seem like a tea or something that should be fit for consumption, but it's arranged delicately in a little teapot.
I take it.
Yeah, that sounds like something worth having.
Guy, you like this? Eat
Yeah, sure.
eat up.
You eat the tea?
What's it taste like?
How much of the tea do you eat?
Tea.
A
a little.
keep.
Just
Make-
enough to like touch my tongue and
Oh, okay.
Salivate.
Yeah, your tongue goes numb.
all my spells. Mathematic. That one.
Are all of Nemea lets Kai do that.
Yep.
Are all the rest of the boxes with symbols, are they all bad, not ingestible, fit for consumption?
Not all of them, but a lot of them do seem to be not great. Either they don't smell good, or like some of them you recognize as maybe like actual poison.
Mhm.
But some of them are unrecognizable and don't, like, some of them just look like normal tea and like they smell like tea.
Hmm.
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 There's a, I assume teapots in the room, right?
Yeah, maybe there's one fine silver teapot in the middle.
Only one teapot in the room. Okay, is it an assassin's teapot?
Ooh, make a investigation check. No. Ignore that.
Well,
Ignore
I
that
already
roll.
clicked it.
Roll
so.
a d6.
Even better.
No,
Just a normal teapot.
just a normal teapot.
Hmm.
Ron, not a man of trickery.
Apparently.
Okay.
Let's go.
Anything else? Whose turn is this? Elegy.
Well, no,
Mine.
we want to check
Oh.
the. Oh, hold up, we want to check the
Oh.
fireplace.
Oh,
right?
yeah.
Opposite.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
The whole reason we came down here.
Yeah. You understand that outside of the rooms, they cease to exist as physical constructs, and it doesn't appear that this room actually physically abuts the room behind it, and that does not seem to be an integral part of this puzzle that has been contrived.
Great.
I will go north from the wine cellar.
North from the wine cellar. Sure.
I think
Maybe
what-
don't
yeah, I'll
enter it
go.
because it will spin.
No, it's just the first time, I think.
Oh,
I'll
okay.
go to that from the grand hall, though. I think.
Oh, okay, perfect.
Exactly.
That, yeah. Sure.
Yeah.
Everyone's favorite, the guest bedroom, the
Mm-hmm.
boiler room,
Mm-hmm.
taxidermy hall.
Taxidermy hall's 4. We don't want that.
Yes,
Let's
L.
do boiler
And
room.
boiler room is an L as well.
Yep.
Okay.
I'm signing
Boiler room.
everybody up for 1d8 fire damage.
Everyone roll a d8 and take that amount of fire damage.
Fun.
Thanks, Abby.
I'm
You're
down.
welcome.
You're down?
You're supposed to roll a d6 to heal.
Thanks, Abby.
I'm not down.
Perfect.
Don't worry,
That would be really funny. Okay.
Would've been
The
quite
heat
funny.
hits you. A massive iron furnace squashed against the north wall. Its shield is sealed shut with a heavy latch. The brick floor is dusted and soot. There are piles of black coal heaped in each corner, and there's like a big chute where it looks like a bunch of more coal sort of falls down. There are shovels, tongs resting in nearby racks. They have been recently cleaned. It appears like none of them actually have a coal residue on them at the moment. The furnace hums softly and radiates very overwhelming heat, and all of you take your damage when you walk in.
Oh god, I hated working in this room. It's too damn hot in here.
Why were you working in the furnace?
What do you mean? Someone's got to put you got to put coal in the furnace. Someone's got to do it.
Taran told you to put coal in the furnace and you did it? That's questionable.
Yeah. Like I said, someone's got to do it.
Is this fire real?
Yeah, it hurt you when you came in. It feels real.
Mm.
No, I say we get out of here as fast as possible.
Okay, Kai, let's go.
Are there any like things under the piles? I don't know, but
Roll an investigation check.
I mean, this is technically flame too.
Oh.
I can't be bothered to get dirty.
You
You pick
think
up one
that,
lump
and then
of
you
coal and it's ugh.
fall into the coal. I don't know, maybe something startles you, and now like the whole front of you is just covered in coal dust.
My fucking mom and I covered in coal. It's
Ooh,
hot. Let's go.
that's a good idea. And I take some coal.
Oh, whose turn is it?
Kai.
Rookie mistake.
I'm like prestidigitating myself, but only half of it is working because I'm not pronouncing the word correctly. So
Yep.
I'm like,
It's actually moving the coal to the back of your body, and you don't realize it. So now the back of your body is coal.
I conjure water and dump it on you. It doesn't help.
I'm gonna
I think she's
gonna
made
s-
cement.
I'm gonna sit down somewhere and it's just gonna be my ass cheeks. All right. Let's go. I think let's go north.
Okay. The scullery.
The least
Ooh.
east.
Music parlor.
Ooh.
And the baths.
Oops, sorry.
Oh, music parlor is
my
straight.
God. Music parlor is straight. Scullery is also straight.
Oh.
Baths are also straight.
He is in the key.
The key is in the key. That's true.
Ooh.
I think it's in the
The
wine key,
key
which
is
would be
in
in
the
the
key,
scullery.
the mine key, the musical key.
Like a key on a keyboard is more likely.
Yeah, we should fix our clock situation.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too. Yeah, music parlor. Why not?
Music parlor.
Oh, I was gonna go north here. Sorry.
Oh. That's worse, but okay.
That is worse.
Yep.
Oh wait, but I can't turn it so that.
Nope, it's just
It's just straight.
Oh, it's just straight.
Okay. A large harp of dark polished wood stands near the far window of this room. Beside it, a grand piano rests with its lid propped open. Keys yellowed but well cared for. Sheet music lies on a nearby stand, untouched but not quite dusty. Someone left the bench slightly pulled out, as though they meant to return. A faint, dissonant chord feels like it's lingering in the room as you enter. But it feels nice, and you decrease your clock by 2.
I hum and harmonize with the dissonant chord.
Oh, and that is what makes it nice.
Elegy, what key is that?
I don't think that we know.
Aeneas pops himself down at the piano and he's just sort of like think, think, think. He's like,
Kai will
damn,
also
I
sit
fucking
at
hated it when he tried to make me learn how to play music. This shit sucked.
Yeah. I
Kai
think
will also
you can
sit
roll. Yeah.
and read the sheet music and see if
Like,
the sheet
and
the sheet
Aeneas-
music like provides the key.
Yeah. Aeneas, make a. What skill? I
Performance.
think maybe just. Oh, yeah. Performance with disadvantage. 1, because you can't read sheet music. 2, because you don't know how to play. And 3, because you refuse to learn how to play.
Exactly. I think I have a pretty good ear. Though I'm not even gonna roll again.
You don't have a. You're like, I
Oh.
hate this instrument, and you just start all over it. Kai,
Always
it
dumb.
seems maybe it's like a song. It's a pretty old song. The sheet music. Maybe it's like March of the Dragons.
Ordegas.
Yeah, it was penned by Dorian a
Oh.
long time ago.
I go over to Aeneas. I take his hands off of the keys, and I'm like, "No, you cannot."
Yeah, what's the big idea? It all sucks anyways. We should just destroy the
What
thing.
all sucks?
I
Kai
don't know, all this
will
shit.
Kai will
That's
remember
fine,
his
don't-
lessons.
Play that.
Kai will remember his lessons from Ophelia, old lady of Ophelia, or whatever her name was.
Wow.
And go ahead and try to just like play the keys, not the whole thing. I don't want to like take up a bunch of time. I don't want to make a bunch
Yeah.
of noise.
Fill out
Maybe
5 segments of the clock.
we're also muffling the vibrations of the string. It looks like it's a
yeah.
baby grand and it's open.
Make a performance check.
16.
16. You're playing a couple and you strike a wrong note and you're like, wait. Again. I haven't warmed up. And you play it again and then you hit that same note and it sounds wrong. And you're like, okay, that one time it was not me. And you try one more time and it's the exact same note. And you're like, I know that I'm playing this right. And you hit that note a couple times and every single time it's off.
I'll like look to tune it and see like if on the inside it's like dangling a key.
Yeah, you go to tune it and you adjust it, and it seems like it is already like, I don't know. You imagine the tension each of the strings has, and it feels like it's correct, but it sounds wrong. And so you like, I don't know, maybe you like jiggle the actual key itself, and then it like sort of pops out, and the key segment is like the bass, and then sticking out of the little end is a little third segment of a gold key.
Okay, that's
That
good.
was gonna be-
Good job.
Yay!
Aeneas,
I did it.
Never
Ash
mind.
all over the bench.
Keyboard only black keys.
Do these 3 keys fit together?
They do.
Nice. Good. Sophron, do you know how we know the key was in the key? There was a parrot.
Yeah.
I thought it was a parakeet.
That would have been funny if the parakeet was the 4th key.
Kyra,
Oh,
get
we
out
would've,
of here.
Killed him.
Hmm.
Let's go.
Kyra, get out of here.
Okay. Well,
I'm not my aunt's nephew.
we're looking for what at this point? We have a key. We have
We don't
a
know
secret
where the
door
key
and a
goes.
fireplace.
No, we think we
And
know
the
the
key
key goes
doesn't-
to the counting room.
The counting room safe.
Oh,
for
well,
sure.
we should go back
We're
there.
pretty positive it goes there.
And then we say,
There's-
no money like Taran's money.
There are
Maybe.
currently no open exits off the counting room, correct, Logan?
Yeah, we
Yeah.
Correct.
cannot
It just
reach
goes
that
straight up.
square.
Okay. Well, then I guess we just walk to the counting room.
You can reach this square in the far left.
Yeah, we can't
Well, yeah,
go
if we go
bottom
to
right.
the boiler room, that's
Yeah,
yeah.
you have to go through the boiler room. That's all.
And that's not what
Oh,
we're
bottom
talking
right,
about.
I
We're
see what you
talking about the counting room.
Yeah.
In the bottom right. So we walk.
Kai, don't
Through the
bring
grand
that
hall.
coin in here.
We can go through Orion's courtyard.
Orion's into
Yeah,
the
there's
courtyard.
a
guard
0% chance to
post.
be Orion guard post den
Is there
counting
anything in
room.
the guard post?
I
And
leave another
no-
slip
no
of paper in the cloak.
shenanigans will
Elegy was
happen.
here again.
Oh my god.
Can Kai
Yeah.
notice that you did that?
Yeah.
Kai will also write a letter and be like, XOXO, a third time, lover boy. Slip in there.
Make a deception check to impersonate Elegy's handwriting.
You got it. I'm gonna like have my hand like a claw while I'm holding the quill.
That's good.
15.
15. Okay, yeah. You
Has he
replicate
even
it.
seen her handwriting?
Kai and her were pen pals.
No. Has
Oh.
Orion seen a
Oh,
lot
okay.
of her
On the
handwriting?
other 2 notes.
We have 2 samples.
Yeah, okay. You get to the counting room. Connor set the scene. There's a big vault in the middle of the room. There's a bunch of tables set up around it with piles of money, like rolls of unused coins and ledgers all over it. The lock is made of gold, and the key that you can now sort of fit together, these 3 parts, is also gold.
Thought he was supposed to have a liquid cash issue.
Gold is
Doesn't mean
solid.
that
At
there's-
any rate.
Doesn't mean. Bet the contracts are in there.
Open it.
No, I want to check it for traps.
Nice.
Nice.
Wow.
Make an invest a perception check.
Invest deception.
Ain't trap.
Okay, good enough. We open it.
Perfect. You
Key in
turn
that
it.
lock.
Perfect. It was.
Spin
No
it.
money like Taran's money.
You say no money. It is stuck, and then you say no money like Tron's money. Well, actually, no. You open it. It's empty.
There's no
You
money. That
close
is
it.
Taran's money.
And then you say there's no money like Tron's money, and you open it again. And now it leads somewhere else.
Oh.
And there is a fair amount of money, but by no means an extravagant amount. You just take a quick look around and you guess maybe 2,000 gold, just give or take. In the far back of the room, there is a elaborate gold lever built into the wall.
That
Pull
seems
the
like a trap.
lava.
You
Seems
go
like an
up,
elevator.
pull
Yeah.
the lever, Kai.
Pull the lava.
No, Sophron
Make-
does.
Oh,
So-
Sophron pulls the lever.
Sophron pulls the lever.
Perfect.
Perfect. Make an athletics. Make just a strength check, actually.
Why you gotta be nerfing me?
I don't
Man
know.
needs
You're
no
pretty
nerf.
strong enough. You get ready. It's actually really well oiled and really easy. You slam it down, and it like and then it like slowly goes back up, but it feels like it like released something when it was at the bottom. You do it a couple more times, and it doesn't feel like it has that same give. So whatever it did, it's done it.
I like
Do we
look
hear
around
this?
the safe. There's no.
Nope.
Oh, okay.
You put that away and don't touch it again.
I won't. I understood that was a one-time joke, and that's how that's gonna be.
Well, maybe
Sorry about
this is
that.
the
Around the
wealth.
safe.
Maybe this is the wealth that none else may touch, and then we could go back to the fire.
Yeah, maybe that opened the door
we
in the
still
hearth.
need a name.
All right. Huddle. Everybody huddle. And I would like
You
us
are already sort of huddling, but you do huddle even more.
I want us
I
to
wanna
like
huddle.
roll to pool our knowledge.
The Lady
Oh.
of Coin is just sitting next to our huddle.
Yeah, correct.
Lady
The
of
Lady of Coins
Coins-
is with you.
Oh yeah, she's
You-
here too, Connor. By the way,
She's letting
Oh,
you do your
great.
thing.
Oh, great.
she's been like slitting people's necks.
Yeah.
Helping,
Great.
one might say.
Quote unquote.
Okay, you're pooling your knowledge.
I'd say that.
Mechanically or actually?
I like I like want us to be able to roll somehow to like
Okay.
get a
Make-
get a
Make
result.
an intelligence check with, I want to say, advantage. Who here has a positive intelligence modifier?
Hi, it's me.
Aeneas? Do you have a positive?
No.
Aeneas is street
Zero-
smart. I'm book
Zero's
smart.
positive, isn't
Wait,
it?
I'm not
He's
educated.
Zero's
got a
not
lot
positive.
of street smarts.
Okay, who here has a negative?
Everyone who doesn't have a positive, in dubstep for the win.
Perfect. So pooling your shared intelligence is actually a detriment. So you can roll a straight roll, but then the Lady of Coins will chime in, and she will actually be intelligent, and so you can have advantage.
Hope has guidance as well. If we're so desperate. to
Remind
find
me what
answers.
guidance does.
An extra
You roll,
D4
yeah.
after you're done.
Okay. We said in just a straight intelligence with advantage because of the Lady of Coins. And then an extra
Pretty damn good.
4.
Yeah, pretty good.
Actually, it doesn't work because it's not an ability check. Or it doesn't count? Yeah, it does.
What? It's an
Yeah,
ability
just
check.
rolling a
is, it
stat is a
is.
skill check. Yeah.
So you pool your knowledge, and then you exclude some of the party members that are throwing out bad ideas. And then eventually it just turns into you in a huddle. of
We
you,
just give
Sophron, and the
Kai
Lady of
more of that
Coins.
numbing stuff.
hmm
I'm dangling sweet smelling herbs above you to stimulate your
Yeah.
brains.
Perfect. Okay, so it's you and the Lady of Coins and Sophron just sort of huddled. And she says, "Okay, I think that we've made good progress here, but there is clearly more to do. I think you are onto something with that hearth. I believe there must be a door behind it, you see. And that lever seems to do something.
Yeah, Sophron, you said the lever had a give it that it doesn't have any. So maybe
Yeah,
it opened the door.
released a mechanism.
What did the riddle say at the beginning? It said something.
Begin where waters never flow. Then touch the wealth none else may know. Pass through silver, and in flame the door shall yield when called by.
So this feels like we've done one of those things.
Okay.
And it is the
Where
wealth one.
Yeah, pass through silver.
Where did you get the idea
No,
that the courtyard is where water never flows?
Yeah, it's got a fountain that's never had water in it. Ever. The entire time I was there. Still doesn't.
Well,
And
it's
the bed is the ash
straightforward.
room. Also not very wet. Does have a teapot in the middle though, I think.
This house loves tea.
Yeah.
A lot of tea. All right, so we've done touch the wealth none else may know.
I believe so.
So, what was in the courtyard?
It was simply a dry fountain.
Nothing else? No notes or
We did not.
clues
We-
or
We did
we
not
could go
look
back.
around all that much. We did
I
not
poured
linger.
I poured some tea into the fountain, and
We
I
did
did
do
try.
that,
I
and it
tried to
did
look
not
at
seem
it.
to do anything, and then we
Mhm.
left.
can Sophron go back to the courtyard and do a sweep of the area for buttons, levers, tricky things that if you press them in order will do something?
Yeah, are the whole group going back?
Mm-hmm.
Perfect.
Aeneas
Guys,
will
go back
go.
to-
He's
Perfect.
casting guidance through sweet smelling herbs. He's actually just beating people with like mistletoe.
We're,
that have-
we're taking all the
Love
money.
that.
Also,
Don't
right?
say those words, and it's a
Guidance
cantrip.
is a cantrip.
Are you taking all that money?
Kai's taking all the money if no one else is taking the money.
How much
That
money
can
is
kick
it?
rocks. 2K.
2,000 gold.
It's a lot of money.
Oh. Yeah, we can
No,
do that.
don't take the money because if you leave that room with money, then the alarm will go off.
Kai will try this.
Didn't we shoot the alarm?
No.
You did shoot the cuckoo clock.
We
you
did shoot the cuckoo clock.
Kai will try this when we take a coin out and I pick up Midas, which I set delicately outside the doorway of the counting room. If I take another coin out, does something else happen?
Yeah, it does. The cuckoo clock begins to scream out and causes quite a ruckus, and then we'll raise the clock.
Nemea shoots the cuckoo clock again and says, "Kai, we talked about this.
There's the broken cuckoo clock, and then another bird comes out. And you
I'm
shoot that
not
one, so now there's
shooting
two
any more
broken.
cuckoos.
Uh,
Put it back."
yeah.
Perfect. Courtyard, Connor.
Mm-hmm.
The description of the courtyard was: the open air carries a faint sense of jasmine from the trees lining the periphery of this courtyard. Marble columns ring a stone walkway. The centerpiece is a fountain, its basin choked with dead leaves and dry, cracked stone and tile. Once beautiful carvings of nymphs and satyrs now flake with time, and moss has crept up the edges. You look around this whole place. Make an investigation check. Or no, make a nature check.
Nature, you say?
Nature. I like to imagine Aeneas is like one of those people in a Russian spa, and he's got like one of those big bushels of leaves. And
You're
he's
just hitting us with them.
whoosh, whoosh. You've got this.
24.
Yeah. 24. You, from your tall vantage point, and you've written a lot of poems about
Mhm.
moss. You've looked at a lot of moss. You have a feeling, an attachment to moss. You are looking around this courtyard and you're like, That's fake moss. And everyone's, Aeneas is like, I know fake moss. And that's not fake moss. And you're like, no, that's literally fake moss. And you like go down and you just pick it up. And there's just this little, like, once you pick it up, it's obvious it's made of fabric. And underneath, there's just a little button. Boop. Boop. You feel it give. And then you press it again and nothing else happens. And it feels like whatever it did, it's done it.
That seems good.
I think I did something.
I think you did. Now we have to go to
We gotta go.
Silver.
Silver
Push more
Gallery.
buttons.
Great. Just one
Silver
door down.
gallery?
I think
One
I'm
door
still in
down.
charge of this. Is that how this
I
works?
think you are. You have not drawn a room. I've given him too much power.
Huh. Well.
Okay. This long,
Hit me with it.
hushed chamber gleams with pale light reflected all off of all surfaces. There are polished artifacts, mirrors, platters, ceremonial blades. They rest proudly displayed along narrow shelves built into the walls. All of the shelves, all of the walls are reflective. At the center stands a larger-than-life silver statue of Taran in a dramatic heroic pose. He has a sword raised high. His cloak is frozen in mid-sweep. His eyes fixed on a distant horizon. His expression is noble, almost divine. It rests atop a heavy base carved with dozens of tiny little scenes of conquest, diplomacy, and sacrifice, all centering Taran, making him out to be this larger-than-life figure.
Previously, I couldn't vandalize this statue. It like healed itself.
Mm-hmm.
So instead, I'm going to now take ash from my ass and I'm going to write Taran sucks ash. Does it stay?
No.
I want to. I feel like the button is either on the statue or where the statue is looking. I want to look for button.
I was gonna say I want to follow the gaze of the statue into the button.
Perfect.
I'm gonna like
Both of
fly
you-
up to this investigate statue.
That's such a good idea on your part. You don't even need to roll. The two of you put your heads together, follow the eyes of the statue, and you see it points straight at just a platter. But just it's a nice platter, but doesn't quite meet the grandeur of everything else in this room. And it's just sort of fixed on the wall. And you go up to it and you poke it, and it feels a little bit wobbly. And you spin it about 90 degrees, and it clink, and then releases. And it doesn't do what it did again.
Don't do what it did.
High five!
Ooh, 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 ooh. High five. Good job. All right, let's go
Okay,
back
I
to
think
Hearth.
that's everything.
Hearth.
We don't know the name though.
Nope. Not at all.
Dragon.
Well,
Let's
we
go.
can go there and
It's
look and see.
dragon.
Maybe an idea will come to us. It's
Totally dragon.
As you guys head back to the hearth, we take a quick break. So we'll be back in 10 short ones. And we are back. So our loading screen this week. Ravings of Ashandras, entry 3. The bargain, the dreadful tangled bargain, haunts the edges of my mind like a restless shadow. Sidon, ever proud, weaving his words with the merciless furies. But what does he offer them? What dark coin buys the favor of those who know no mercy? Blood, souls, secrets older than stars? Lutheria, my lovely mistress, she does not laugh when the bargain is whispered. No, her laugh falters like a gutted candle. She does not. Does she fear the truth, or does she hide from it, wrapped tight in the dreams that cannot shield her forever? Should I seek the bargain out, unravel the knot she fears to touch? Would finding it free her from this dread? Would it bring her peace, or break her completely? I am torn. I know I might bring salvation, or it might unleash a storm that devours us all. Still, if she cannot bear the weight, perhaps it falls to me, the faithful, the mad, to bear it instead, to find the secret bargain that stands in the shadow for her, so she need not fear it alone.
That's
I
a
know we
good one.
can't
Luke
ask
and-
questions about
No,
this, but
more
Slow
are you
questions.
writing?
Slow
Are you
clap.
writing these, Logan?
For the most part.
Wow, you're fucked up.
It's not a question, just a statement.
Yep.
Anyway, sorry. Keep going.
Oh, so
That's
rude.
good. That's good.
Okay, you guys head back to the hearth. Hearth. That room with the
Hearth.
fire. Hearth. Okay. And you can make it there without going through any too troublesome rooms, I believe.
I want to go through the boiler room just for fun. Just
Kai
I'm having
dies.
this, so yep.
You actually just keep going in and out until Kai dies.
Mhm.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, it is exactly as you left it.
Gonna push on the wall a little bit. Give it like
feel-
a
Feels the same.
Dragon.
Ooh, okay. You say dragon confidently and with purpose. And it moves.
What?
Whoa!
Elegy,
And it
how did you
opens.
do that?
I knew it.
And it goes down into a very dusty staircase. Like probably 2 inches of dust on the stairs. And it just goes down into darkness.
Nemea, I'm so proud of myself.
I'm so proud of you too. I don't know how you knew that.
Kai is still just like dusting off the last bit of soot. His tongue is working again, so he confidently casts dancing lights and is ready to descend. He looks back at his party, and are you all following him?
Yeah, Nemea says, oh yeah, you can go first.
As always.
Yeah,
who
sure.
who other than the sorcerer should go first?
The sorcerer with no hit points.
I have some.
What if I told you to take 20 hit points? Would that be all right?
Indeterminate amount.
No, that would not.
Okay. I would not. Okay, so we have an upper threshold. Okay.
Sophron pushes Kai to the front of the group and makes Kai walk down the stairs first.
Yeah. Kai, each foot
Yeah.
step that you put onto these steps, dust floating into the air. It like makes this almost thick fog when the group of you walk down just on this stairs. It becomes very thick. This does not look like it has been disturbed in a very, very long time. You get to the bottom of the stairs. It's probably maybe 20 or so feet down, and your dancing lights go out and they illuminate this room. It's very utilitarian, I will say. It's stone walls. There seems to be not a desk, but more like a stand or a table. There is like an armor stand. There is like a training dummy. All of it is in severe disrepair. Most of it is piles of wood on the floor. There does seem to be some scraps of the armor that used to be on the stand. And there does seem to be like a little box like that has withstood most of whatever else has happened in this room. It has sort of ivory and bronze, and it's about yay big. And it's sort of, maybe it's like on the floor off to the side. Like when the stand collapsed, it tumbled off.
Do you think is it kind of like giving a vibe of like this hasn't been entered since the Noradagans were proper Dragonlords?
It's given old. You could history check. History check if you want to narrow down the time frame.
Yeah, the layer of dirt is this amount, and we know that it accumulates at this
You take
rate.
a core sample of this dust.
Yeah, and it
Carbon
has
date it.
stratification.
And you hear an announcement. No.
I'll just.
I just want to.
No, I already
Before we
made
do
that
anything
joke.
else in this room, I want to make sure that this is dust and not ash.
Oh.
Right. The
do
damage is
that?
not from fire. I don't know. I lick it. I look at it
Yeah.
generally.
I have a bag of ash for comparison.
Yeah, we do
Oh.
an A/B test.
Yeah. Make an investigation with advantage, the two of you.
Double
putting your
blind
ashes
experiment.
together. Yeah. Yeah,
And
it
I
is
could've
not
just thrown
ash.
delicate.
It seems to be dust. And looking at like the furniture looks like it's decayed over time. It does not look damaged by fire. It doesn't look like it's been hacked apart. And maybe some of it's still standing, but like even you entering the room is enough of a disturbance that some of it like falls over. So it doesn't look like anything cataclysmic happened in this room. Hi, you are like, yeah, it's real old. I don't got a good time frame, but I mean, it could be 2,000 years old.
I want to look for specifically Dragonlord related paraphernalia. So I'm going to be looking at this armor scraps and what have you in the scrippy scraps that are around.
How about you make a history check?
Oh my gosh.
I want to check this box for traps.
Do I get advantage for having gone to the Dragonlord Museum several times and talked to
Oh,
Aesop?
yes. That is a good argument.
I have, and I've spent time researching on this before.
Dragonlord wise, coming in clutch.
Dragonlord wise, coming in clutch. 18.
18. Yeah, the box does have a symbol of sort of the Dragon Lords on it, and it has a tiny little intricate lock, and like the hole is just round, like it doesn't look like a keyhole; it's just like a pinhole. You give the box a shake, and you can feel something almost like heavier than should be in this box moving around. Like it has some heft to it. You try and open it, it appears locked. You like jiggle the key, and it's like stuck fast. But this must have something to do with the Dragon Lord. It has their icon on it.
I take that box. Can we
As
get
a
a
reminder,
sense?
you are responsible for everything you take from this house to mark down.
Yes.
Okay.
Can we get a sense of what the intent of this room is?
It looks like a training room, like a personal room,
Hidden training.
or like maybe storage, like an armory. It's hard because most of the furniture is deteriorated, but it doesn't look like someone like has stored their weapons here. Maybe they trained here. There's like some like a table, maybe like a broken teapot on the ground. It looks like maybe they relaxed here. It looked like a sort of a multi-purpose personal room for a soldier of some type.
And there are no exits other than this
Nope.
room. Okay.
I mean, what's in the box?
Can't open the box.
Break it.
Precious art.
It's a box.
And is there any roll that I can do for the box at the moment? But I think you kind of said sleight of hand. I tried like
Yeah, you sort of jiggled it, and it doesn't seem like it's
jiggleable.
currently openable. You do look a little closer at it, and maybe you can tell it's ivory, but the box itself is actually like adamantine. So like you're like that. It feels like it has some heft to it, independent of the thing that's inside of it. But like you're breaking this
You're
would
not
be
gonna break it
exceedingly
out.
difficult.
Yeah.
Is it like rust?
And like the
Could you,
little lock is also made of adamantine. You thought it was like bronze, but it does now seem to be adamantine.
is it rust that's keeping it from opening? Could we
No, it looks
prestidigitate that?
pristine.
There's no riddle inscribed on the outside of this box.
Nope.
Dang.
There's no like a tactile type poem that you have to solve.
Yeah, thinking about what we saw in the whole house, is there anything that matches what would be a key to this, like in the silver room or something, like one of the artifacts in the silver room?
It doesn't. You're looking at this room and looking at the rest of the house. It, like it said, does not look like this room has been in for some time. Everything here looks like it is removed from whatever's been happening in the house for a very long time.
Okay.
Is there a well-known like crest or pin of the Dragonlords that would serve as maybe a key to put in this pinhole? Is there something that like every Dragonlord was given one of these?
Make a history check. ask a history question, get disappointed when make roll history.
No, I just
Um,
wanted yes or no.
They did all have little like brooches. Like they had that, they all wore cloaks and they had little brooches that they held it on. That could fit. You haven't seen one of those, and it's not like it wasn't a big deal. It's not like, oh, you're a Dragonlord now, let me give you this brooch. But you like are trying to come up with something that is plausible, but it's not really fitting. Like again, it wasn't what they were known for.
Well, we still have to find Taran and where his real office is, so.
I know, I thought you would be down here, and now I'm disappointed.
We probably
Yeah,
have
there's
to go
no
to his
other
bedroom.
like exits from the room or tunnels or anything.
Metagaming, master bedroom is an option that we haven't played on the board yet.
Yeah.
Kai will say, maybe he's asleep. We should find where his master bedroom is.
Guys, leave this room.
Feels like a trick
Do we leave
question.
this room?
Is there anything
Yeah,
on this?
I mean,
Like, what about the
Aeneas doesn't care.
ceiling? Like, look up. You know, like that's always a thing, isn't it? What is there like?
It's just a ceiling.
No, like beautiful tapestry that falls on
Oh,
us.
now that you mention it, maybe it's a mosaic pattern of like a dragon,
What
but
color?
not a
Dragon
tapestry.
formed.
What color is that dragon?
It's
Can I tell?
it's the shape of a
Nondescript.
dragon. It's a nondescript color.
All right.
Metallic.
Generally a metallic color, yeah.
And generally shiny.
Yeah, it's giving shine, but like
Mm,
skedaddling.
I think so.
we kind of
Have
skedaddle. Scoot down.
As you guys exit this room, the wall slides back into place, and you hear just like it almost, I don't know how to describe it. Like you hear a sucking noise. Like it's not just like the door closed. It was like the door closed and like
Hermetically.
The big suck again.
That's why they built it into the fire.
Okay, well
Who's
that
in
was
charge
weird.
of this party? Let's flip another card.
No, hold on. Is the door openable again? Or is it like relocked from those mechanisms?
it doesn't. It's hard to tell. Like you go to open it and it doesn't open, but it didn't open last time for you until Elegy said dragon.
Well, yeah, the dragon do the things to open the door. Does it open?
Yeah, you say
Say
dragon, it opens.
confidently and clearly.
Yeah, and then opens back into that same room you were just in.
And there are footsteps are still there.
Yep.
Okay. Just close it and move on then. I guess we'll go to the grand hall and put in to the right of me a new room.
In
Nice.
to the right of you.
We're running out of places to go.
Love menagerie.
Hopefully, we're also running out
Guard
of.
post also goes. No, it doesn't.
Guest bedroom, taxidermy hall, Chen.
How many doors are in the kitchen?
Kitchen is an L.
Yeah.
Taxidermy hall is 4. Guest bedroom is an L.
Yeah, taxidermy hall then, right?
Mhm.
That kitchen, though.
Boom.
Okay,
Taxidermy.
When you use the spell slot, it makes too much noise.
Shut up about it. We found that out because I did.
You're so selfless.
Yeah.
I know. I'm an explorer extraordinaire.
Okay. A long, dim hallway lined with glassy eyes and lifeless grandeur. The walls are mounted with creatures from across the realm. Stags with branching antlers, a snarling manticore frozen mid-pounce, and birds of vivid plumage suspended mid-flight by near invisible wires. A great lion stands near the center, jaws open in a silent roar. Beneath each beast is a brass placard detailing its origin, often with a flourish of Taran's name saying how he acquired this. Some displays look freshly maintained, others seem a little more faded, cracked. The floor is a deep hunter green carpet that muffles your footsteps.
I shoot
He
the
has
carpet.
magic all over this house, and he can't just levitate the birds.
There has not been
Spare
that
no
much
expense.
magic.
Yeah, when's the last time you tried to levitate a bed? It's not that easy.
Every time we open a door, magic is happening. What are you talking about?
I think there's one major piece of magic happening, and the rest is sort of subsequent magic.
Did you see
minor
that
magic.
statue? I could not graffiti it. Okay, Kai looks in the mouth of the lion. What's in there?
I say we get out of here. This place gives me the creeps.
Kai, make an investigation check.
Can I have advantage if I stick my entire head in it?
Nope.
I'm going to stick my entire head in it. Natural 20, minus
Wow.
1.
Perfect. It is a fake lion pelt. You get up to it, and you're like, whoa, that is pretty cool. I haven't actually seen a lion. But then you look, and like it's stitched together, and like some of its mane fur is like not even the same color. So this is actually a fake stuffed animal. There doesn't seem to be any secrets other than the false lineage of this lion.
Kai will take that back for the rumor mill at the court. I assume it's like little squirrels stitched together.
Bunch of rats. One of them
Great.
has a
So,
Adidas jacket.
do you think for a natural 20, though, I might have gotten something else that could have been in this room?
Yeah, you have your head in the lion, and you hear behind you, "What are you doing?" And you like hit your head on the lion's mouth as you come out, and the lady of coins is standing behind you, and she says, "What are we doing here? Sticking our head in lions?"
You don't know that
Taran-
Taran's not in there.
That's what I was
hopefully
about to
we're
say.
leaving
Taran
soon.
could be anywhere, you know?
I don't understand. It seems like we had a good thing going, and then we just left that hurt.
Why didn't you speak up sooner?
I thought we were going to go do something else, and then I saw you sticking your head in a lion, and I knew there was nothing happening in that.
Look, lady, I'm the one who's on your side. We're looking for Taran.
He wasn't in the hearth.
Wasn't in the hearth. He's not in this lion. Let's check the next door.
He was not in the hearth, but he was. We just found a hidden door that opened with different words, and then we just left it.
Yes. Because we were done there. You made a deal with this for a reason. Let us work our magic.
I mean, you can go back, technically.
Yeah, we could go back.
That's fine.
Is she getting at? Let's go back to the hearth. There's nothing else
She
here.
is just expressing her opinion.
Her words, not yours.
Correct.
We should go back to the secret room. Just to be clear.
It seems as if she feels like you have not completely exhausted everything in that room.
You're probably not wrong, my lady.
Well, we haven't exhausted everything in the house either, so tit for
Agreed.
tat, something like that.
We can go back to that. We know where that is.
Exactly. It's also kind of on the way out.
Also, I don't think that the statue in the atrium would Taran's just like, yes, you can find me here if you solve my riddles 3.
I'm just expressing her opinion. Whose turn is it?
I think
No, Aeneas drew taxidermy.
What?
No, Nemea.
Who drew
Sophron.
Nemea drew taxidermy.
Sophron drew taxidermy. It is Nemea's turn.
It's Nemea's turn.
Let's go east.
You were gonna get there.
Kitchen, guest bedroom, scullery.
So we got 2 L's and a dead end.
2 L's and a straight across.
Scullery is a straight across.
Yes.
Ooh. Well, scullery is a little better, but not good for us.
Hmm. Hmm.
What are you doing?
I mean, you could do kitchen or guest bedroom up.
What am I doing? What am I doing?
Because she's hit her head again. Oh no. Who am I? What am I doing?
Sure. Let's do kitchen.
Facing up or down?
Up. Sure.
Okay, one player may regain a spell slot or a long rest resource.
Me.
What do you need?
need? You don't need anything.
I will use it to recover a level 3 spell slot. What
Yeah.
does anyone else need it for? Going once, going twice. Sold for the level 3 spell slot.
Okay, the scent of aged herbs and grease clings to the air. Copper pots hang from the ceiling hooks along with wooden or above long wooden counters. They are scarred from years of chopping and carving. A brick oven yawns open in the far wall, and a butcher's block is stained black. Crates of vegetables slump in one corner. A silver serving tray rests on the counter. Maybe it has one hors d'oeuvre left, and Kai eats that hors d'oeuvre, and he regains his spell slot.
Perfect.
I was gonna say, Aeneas starts rummaging through like he's been, like it's his home, and he's been here the entire time. He's like, yeah, let's see, they still got the good stuff hiding in the back of the pantry, and perfect. Grab some snacks and just jumping them down.
Nice.
Old servant's still keeping everything in the same place.
It's Aeneas' turn if, nobody else sees anything.
Aeneas?
Kitchen's a kitchen.
Kitchen's a kitchen's a kitchen.
Nothing to see here.
Going
Let's
north?
go north.
Amber Gallery, baths, master bedroom.
Let's do it.
Is it time to end? Maybe?
I mean,
Or do we want to Amber Gallery?
we're gonna incapacitate him, and then we can keep going.
If we have to fight him, though, we're going to be discovered for sure.
Is the Amber Gallery 4 ways?
Amber Gallery is 4 ways. Baths are straight across. Master bedroom is an L.
Amber?
A master bedroom. Why not?
Okay.
Yeah, I feel like
Agreed.
Yeah,
We've got the
we
wiggle
feel
room on
different
our
in this
clock.
house. Find Taran and coerce him, and then do some other thing with this secret room that the Lady of Coins is insistent that we go and do. So,
Because we won't be forced to leave immediately after entering this room.
A grand
unforced.
canopied bed dominates this room. It is draped in rich purple and black velvet. The mattress looks recently made, too perfectly so. On one side of the room, a tall armoire rests closed, its wood dark and glossy. A writing desk, very simple and elegant, sits near a window. It's cluttered with half-filled letters, sealed notes, and a single extinguished candle. The fireplace here is unlit, but a half-burnt log rests inside. The air smells faintly of old perfume and something harder to place.
it's not that hard to place, I'll tell you what.
We
Roll
got
for
old
sniffer.
Sniffer McGee here.
Wow.
Sniff, sniff.
Roll
Sniffer
vacuum
Let's go.
sniffer.
It smells like lightning herb, which is a somewhat illicit substance that people chew on, and it sort of gives them a bunch of energy. Some people use it recreationally, some people use it academically, and some people just use it to increase their productive hours.
Mm-hmm. All right, that's leverage.
Is there cocaine in this room?
Not out and about.
Oh,
Nemea wants to know about what this pristine bed situation.
specifically mattress.
Mattress. What? It seems weird. Why?
Okay. Roll. How are you investigating it? How are you approaching this bed?
Sort out because it is a woven fabric.
Okay.
Arrow at the ready.
How am I doing this? I feel like I'm like using the edge of the sword and just like lifting up the fabric coverlet or whatever it is. You know, like
Yeah.
I'm lifting it up to see what's in here. Yeah, untucking it and seeing what
Perfect.
happens.
Make just a straight perception check.
Straight perception.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my god.
You are like
Mm.
mattress. You give it a couple pokes. It's not alive. It's not a flat piece of fabric, so you're good.
All right, we're
you
safe. I can touch
you
it now.
touch it. You touch the pillow. It's a little warm. Not too warm. Getting close to ambient, but a little too warm. It's been used not super recently, but not too long ago. The sheets are folded pristine. You recognize that folding from earlier. You're like, I see the handiwork of the person who folded those butler's clothes. That person also must have folded these sheets and made this bed. It is that level of handiwork.
Mm-hmm. Aha!
What, did they fold the sheets into a swan or something? How do you identify that?
Yeah,
It's
hard to get a
crispy.
really nice. It's
Yeah.
crispy.
cut corners, man. Is this
Ironed.
like warm as in he's still in the room but invisible?
Not that warm, you don't think.
There's nothing like keepsake wise in the room.
There are
underneath the
like
bed.
some nice keepsakes. Nothing like too salacious. Maybe he has like a picture of himself on the nightstand.
Classic.
Of himself. So funny. Kai's looking for lightning root for academic purposes.
Okay. Make an investigation check.
Don't you think that Kai probably has snuck in here before to steal this exact same academic endeavor?
Maybe.
They love
Hopefully.
lightning root at the Mitros Institute of Technology.
Yeah, it helps keep you focused.
I'm sorry, did you go to the Mitros Institute of Technology?
Kai's
I don't
well
think-
educated.
None of y'all went to the
In
Mitros
STEM?
Institute of Technology.
Oh, I'm stemming. Can I get advantage? That's what I'm asking. All right.
No.
Fuck. I'm gonna re-roll for cocaine.
Spend that, Artha.
Fuck.
Nice.
0.
Are you leaving that or are you re-rolling?
No, I think it has to stay. That's when do you roll 0?
Yeah. You find like a small line of it already laid out, and you're like, yes, and you scream yes really loud, and it is going to increase your clock by 1.
Yeah, I have
You
a feeling.
feel it coursing through your sniffer. You're feeling ready to go. You regain 5 hit points.
All right, I would like to pool our intelligence yet another time.
I'm ready. I'm ready. Put me in, coach. Put me in.
And I want to know. Yeah, I just want to like pool our intelligence about that room. Like now that we've left it and like
Mhm.
seen more of the house.
Yeah.
Does it seem like all roads lead back to that room? And like if so, what that means? You know what that.
The Lady of Coins is just like, okay, let's work through this. Describe to me what happened in that room.
It was a lot of stairs down, and
No, back up.
okay,
Back all the way up. We approached the fire.
said dragon.
What did we do before that? Outside of that room. We did 3 things,
We did 3 things.
and then we went back to that room. And then what did we do?
Then we said dragon.
And it took us where?
Down into the secret room.
That had on the ceiling.
A dragon.
Okay. Now
It
let's
was
connect
only
that.
shiny though. It
Let's
wasn't.
connect that to what we had just said,
So-
not
so
2
if we-
sentences ago.
So if we say lightning root and then enter the room. Oh man, big brain over here. Let's fucking go, guys.
As unfortunate as it is, I think he might have a point.
No, I'm not gonna steal credit for a woman's idea. It was yours, girl. But like, let's go.
All right, we go back.
Whose turn? It's
Whose turn is it?
Aeneas'
went.
turn.
It's Aeneas.
Yeah.
No, technically my turn was the master bedroom, but I think it got chosen
Oh.
for me.
Oh, it's
I
Elegy's
didn't
turn.
explicate that.
It's Elegy's turn.
Okay, we're going back to the hearth.
Yep.
It's closed. There was the sucking sound.
Mm-hmm. Yep. When you left, again, it closed and made that same sucking sound.
Yeah.
We do the things.
I don't think
The
we
things
need
are done,
do
we just
all
need
the
to
What,
say
things.
a
what are we supposed to say? I'm gonna say contracts.
Taran Nadagan. I'll try to open the door.
The door opens, and this time there are fine steps upward.
Did that work off of contract or, as Sean so eloquently
You'll
put it,
never
Taran
know.
Nadagan?
Aaron,
You will
the
never
accent.
know.
It's got a special power to it.
Taran Nadagan. He's a bogan if I ever met one.
He is a
you
bit a
still making
bogan.
fun of my accent now. All right, Sophron, you see me making fun of you?
Oh, you make fun of me all the time, mate.
Going up?
Well,
Who's going
Yeah.
up?
going up.
These are not dusty steps.
Mm-hmm.
You ascend the steps, and you enter a nice-ish room. And by nice, I mean extravagant. The level of grandeur that has been in this manor is exemplified in this room. It is dominated by yet another mahogany desk. This one more grand than any of the ones that you have seen. A huge high-backed chair behind it with like dragon motifs on either side. It's probably like a 5-foot tall back for this chair. In front of it is just like a wooden stool in front of the desk. There's like some chaise lounges on the side. There's windows letting in bright sunlight, even though it is nighttime outside. The whole room, there's like some incense burning, and it's just sort of a lot. It hits every single sense as you enter it. Behind the desk is a portly man that some of you recognize is as Taran Nuradagan, sitting at his desk, watching you all come up, big ruddy cheeks. He lets out a big grin. He says, I wondered when you all would come to see me.
Let's fucking go.
I must say it is very rude entering someone's house at night. But that's fine. I do my best work at night. Come, take a seat.
Nah, we're not really here to talk. Sort of, you got two options. And that's about it. Either you do exactly what we say, or you get turned into a stone.
Turned into a stone? And how do you propose to do that?
I don't propose nothing. Actually, I'm proposing the do what we say part. But she, on the other hand,
At this point, the
she, I
Lady of
think,
Coins
has
comes up
something
into
to
the
do
room
with it.
and she says, Taran, you have been but a stain on this city. I would listen to this young boy because he's the only thing holding me back from you. He says, huh, so you finally come around for me. You done muddling around in your sewers like that? You stink. You stink in person just as I thought you would. Anyway, boy, what is it? What is your offer for me?
My offer is sign this binding contract for the rest of your life to undo everything you've ever done and all the harm you've ever caused, or die. It's pretty much it.
It's that simple. This is what the heroes of the prophecy, the great saviors of Thylea, break into someone's house at nighttime and then hold them at knife point. Doesn't sound very heroic to me.
None of us use knives.
Well, the door was open. We
Nemea
didn't
puts
break
her
it
knife
in.
away quickly.
She hides her knife in her boot.
What knife?
I mean, really, it's actually the other way around. I think this fine lady was going to kill you probably either way, with or without us. And like I said, or she put it, I'm actually intervening to try and keep you from immediately dying and maybe making something useful out of your wretched life.
My wretched life. What did you achieve? Mucked around in a temple and got kicked out, if I remembered. Who gets kicked out of a temple? Pathetic. Anyway, then I kept you around and ready to go after that, to live in the woods. But you got kicked out of that too. Me, I've made something great here. An empire, a business enterprise, like the likes of which this city's never seen. I should be the real hero of the prophecy. I am the one to save Mitros.
Hmm.
And then the Lady of Coins says, Taran. She says, Taran. I don't think you fully understood this hero's offer. It's sign this document. And then she takes her hood off and like her hair flows out from the side and it begins to hiss and coalesce. And she shows her plethora of snakes she's been hiding underneath her hood. And she
Gasp.
says,
Really? She's been hiding
really?
this?
She's been
Oh
hiding
my
them all
gosh.
behind.
We're all shocked.
She
Who
says,
knew?
she says, I don't think that you would put up much of a fight for me and my sisters. And at this, I'll have somebody. No, we'll make this a group check
Mm.
to try to convince Taran. If you succeed, he will sign the contract. If you fail, he will not. Okay? The DC is going to be, how many of you are there? 5. This will be DC 100.
It's a good number.
Whoa.
Bada bang, bada boom.
I
I
think
think
maybe Aeneas, you're sort of leading this. How about you? No, we'll make you do last. You're leading it, so you're going to be the one that's the final roll. So, everyone else, how are you helping Aeneas in this situation?
Kai will step forward. Taran, Daddy-o, it's good to be back. I wish I could say that, but I can't. Look, you're right. You're the hero of the city in your mind. You're a businessman, and this is just business. Kai's walking towards him, like, kind of, a little like flamboyantly as he does. From his cloak, he's pulling 2 bottles of really nice wine, and he's like, "Let's drink to it. This will help the medicine go down." And he's gonna pour some wine and do business and try to roll persuasion to get him in a good mood. Does that make sense? I think you might be muted.
Yep.
Got it.
You pick the highest ABV.
15. Okay.
I'll re-roll using a luck point.
Okay.
Oh my god. I have another luck point.
The luck never ends.
That's good.
It's fine. 22.
It's good.
Okay. Who's next?
I am
Okay.
checking, cross-checking information right now. So
Okay. I'm gonna hold Aeneas's arm and
Okay.
just watch Taran's reactions to what Aeneas is saying. And then I'll indicate whether things are working better or worse because Aeneas can't see his reactions.
Yeah. Okay.
So that's gonna be insight.
Yes.
I will re-roll with Artha. 24.
Okay.
quick rules check. So I have advantage on strength checks while I am raging. Straightforward, that's the rule. My primal knowledge, when my rage is active, I can use strength as opposed to a different ability when making an intimidation check.
Sure.
Does that become a strength check? Feels like it would.
For this, yes, and then we will discuss later.
Cool. Yeah, we're just gonna walk up to the desk and lean on it, and this is solid, some rare species of mahogany, right? It's super dense, and I'm just gonna crush the edge of the desk and just collapse one of the sides of it as I lean on it to intimidate him.
Kai pours you a glass of wine.
Let's see. This is actually going to be annoying to roll. Let me find something else that is strength. I think that's only athletics.
Elegy?
That's annoying.
Elegy. I'm going to use your 12 instead of the Artha, because Artha you spend each and it gets 5 more rather than re-rolling on this check. So you could have spent 2, or you could do that at the end after you can see if you do it. Then people can spend Artha to get up to it. Does that make sense? Unless you have another way you would have re-rolled that was not Artha.
No, that's fine.
Okay. 25. Okay. Good. Nemea.
Yes, Nemea is gonna be as soon as she waits for when Sophron has just startled him enough, and she's gonna sidle up again really closely behind his ear and be like, "Oh, you've been a very naughty boy," and she's gonna she's gonna put out the ledger and the letter from Aurelian. And she's basically gonna say, I know what you've been up to. And if you think that you've hidden all your tracks, you really haven't. And we have already reported all of this to Valis, and we know you're running low on funds. And she basically wants to like deceive him into thinking that he's
Good.
more boxed in than he really like. All
Yep.
his little side hustles are exposed, and so like he really doesn't have an out anyway. Like we know about Aurelian, we know he's running out of money, we know how his contracts work, and like Valis is taken out Lutheria and she ready to take out him, and she basically told us that we could come here and kill him. So this is like actually a much better
That
deal.
was her words.
The goddess of wisdom did say, "Kill this guy."
These were her words.
Nice.
God, Sarah's rolled so
Crazy.
It's just
Okay.
ridiculous.
So your total at the moment is 88.
Uh-huh.
So you need 100. So
All right, let's wrap this up.
wrap it up.
I think Nemea is sort of whispering in his ear. Elegy's had her hand sort of on my arm and maybe been whispering some things. And Aeneas kind of like, just sort of like, he's been like kind of twitching and like getting almost looking like nervous or anxious or something to those who maybe don't know him or aren't looking close enough. And he sort of just like looks straight at Taran, and his eyes turn just a solid, brilliant white starlight. His voice booms out and he just says, "Enough! This is enough! Taran, you are an animal trapped, and I know the one thing you crave most is to survive. You will survive, and you will do what can be done to make the most out of your wretched, worthless life. This is what the fates and the stars have decided for you. Sign the contract and keep your life." And I would like to roll animal handling. because
Love it.
because
Taran's an
Sarah
animal?
simply, he's
Yeah.
a rat that's been trapped, and I
He's
want to
acting
appeal to his
instinctually. Sure.
basis nature,
I
his
love
most,
it.
which is his survival, is his
Yeah,
most base instinct.
Absolutely.
I was going to make a joke about you rolling animal handling, and that's couldn't have been better.
Perfect.
Perfect.
It's,
Yeah.
16.
You did it. So a total 104. That is more than 100. So he like visibly gulps. He says, Okay. Put the contract here. What am I signing exactly? And he's like flipping through. Where do I sign?
If you just look here and here, should be very easy. All it says is work to revoke all contracts you've ever created for the rest of your life, give away all your money that you've ever earned to nonprofits, and report to Valis on a quarterly basis.
He's like begrudgingly signing all of this. He's like,
Not to nonprofits.
I don't know what you think that it's accomplishing. I don't know what you think you mean to do by this. You take me out, sure. Ruin what I have going here, sure. But it's not going to make you great. He's still signing as he's going. Like, is that the last of it?
Yeah, that's the last of it. And also, it's not about becoming great. It's about righting the
Everything's about
wrongs.
becoming great. The world's about becoming great.
Maybe to you, but not to me.
I knew that.
Do you want to talk to the snake lady? Look, come on, man. we're
I've
working
signed your
with the
little
best we got.
document.
Great. Good
All
job.
right, we take the document and we're like, don't worry, we'll be telling Valis about this right away.
Yeah, and don't even think about pulling any fast ones. This is the last chance you're ever gonna get.
Does he have the contracts to everybody here, like Orion's contract?
You ask him that, and he pulls out. You see him like resist the slightest amount, and then he pulls out this big book, opens it, and he like flips through it, and he has like maybe 20 odd contracts in his own name at the moment. One of which is Orion, and he says, "Well, here I can transfer them to you."
No, we want you to undo all these contracts.
Yeah, this is perfect. Get going.
He just like
Revoke them.
rips them in half.
Great. And do the other 19.
Yeah, he did them all at once.
Okay, you did them all. Okay, strong.
Wow, impressive.
Wow.
They had the perforations.
Right down the middle, so they could be.
They're all printed on dramatic paper.
Yeah.
What's this? While we're here, what's the? And he's signed a contract to be helpful and right his wrongs. What's the deal with these cuffs and Aurelian?
I don't think that's in the bounds of the contract. That's not a wrong.
I don't know. You definitely were testing subjects, and I think that sounds like it wasn't wrong.
No, it was not a wrong.
It was not a wrong.
Nemea, if he says it was not a wrong, then it's true because the Furies would show up and take him away.
Well, then
We
what
can still-
was it if it was
we
a
can still
right?
we can still punch the fuck out of him. You know?
It is true.
Kai will slam Daddy's hammer like right on the table next to his hand.
That's one of the O's.
Hmm.
If
Alright,
you're
so
done
we've got-
threatening me and my livelihood, you can see yourselves out.
I think your livelihood's probably done. You know, there's nothing left to threaten.
All right, bye.
Yeah. Well, we'll be seeing you never. Goodbye. And may your shit stain get washed away at some point.
You leave?
We take all that gold first. And we leave to the cuckoo clock, the ringing, charming bells of the cuckoo clock.
Okay. You go back and you rob the vault for 2,000 gold. And then you leave.
Sophron's maybe gonna chime up on that and like, maybe we don't take the money from the nonprofits that it's gonna have to go to now.
Sophron, we are a
Yeah.
non-profit.
That is true.
We
I was
don't
like-
make any money.
I technically fall under profit.
The who? The Lady of Coin?
No, this is Kyra.
No,
She popped
Kyra,
up.
who has been here this whole time.
Get the fuck out of here. It's not going to you. They're gonna liquidate his estate probably or something. So I mean, there's a lot going on. This is small money in the grand scheme of things.
We are heroes in need.
Aeneas deserves reparations too.
Whatever you feel is.
If I knew what that word meant, I'd totally agree with you.
Okay. So you do take the
I'm
2,000.
gonna teach you piano
of blood
sometime.
money.
We do.
Perfect. We'll say this whole endeavor has taken the better part of the night. And as you guys are departing the Nordagan estate, maybe the sun is just coming up. And it silhouettes spreading wings approaching the city. In the night sky, spread wide, leathery bat-like wings flying into the city. Do a circle. Then you see another pair come, does a circle. And then a third pair of wings come and do a circle. And now all three of these forms are circling the city. It's still too dark to really make out what is happening. And then you hear a booming voice from one of them, and it says, Valis, You've been naughty. You've broken oaths. And then 3 things like descend out of the sky and land near the palace. As they're falling, you see one of them. And it's just this horrible woman. She has hooks and chains all over her. She has these like leathery wings, and it slams into the ground out of sight. And that voice like had boomed over the whole city. It was like a huge announcement. And that's what we'll call it for the night.
Ira.
Okay, so that was the Taran heist.
I was
What?
hoping Taran.
Who's
broke
Mega
one of-
Raw?
Anyway, that was the Taran heist. I hope you guys enjoyed it. It was a fun little mechanic we came up with to make a heist a little more exciting. We're not going to be doing it again, so I hope you enjoyed it while we did it. Let's see it. Next week, tentative. I don't know what's happening next week. We might be back next Thursday. So if we did, we'll see you then. And we'll see what all of this was about. If not, we'll see you when we're back for real. We have a... I feel like I'm always saying we have a fun special episode planned. And
We have so many fun ideas.
We have a fun special campaign we're playing.
Yeah. So... eventually we're gonna keep moving forward at a certain point, but I foresee at least 4 more fun special episodes in the near future. So you'll have to stay tuned to see what all of those entail. So as always, thank you for watching and joining us tonight. We will see you next time.